Wayan. I was feeling bored, so I decided to watch TV. I am Kang Wayan. I am 23 years old. I got married 4 months ago with Mr. Kim Taehyung. It wasn't a love marriage at all. We got married because our parents wanted us to marry because of their business and friendship. About marriage, I had a lot of dreams like our marriage ceremony, our first night, and other stuff. But my husband is an anti romantic person. In these 4 months, he never touched me. But he is very caring. He always treated me good. I am happy with him, but somewhere in my heart I feel he don't love me, which made me sad sometimes. It wasn't a love marriage, but after living with him for 4 months, I think I fell in love with him. But I never told him that. I was lost in my thoughts when I felt someone's hand on my shoulder. I flinched and came back in my senses. I stood up from couch. Taeyong was standing behind me. Why? You startled me. Taeyong, is everything alright? Ryan, yes, yes, everything is fine. You came early today. Taeyong, can you make some tea for me? I have headache. Ryan, yeah, sure. I was about to walk to kitchen, but I turned to turn off TV. But the scene on the TV made me embarrassed in front of him. A girl and a boy were kissing while boys' hands were moving on girl's breast. I turned off the TV and rushed to kitchen without even glancing him. My heart was beating so fast and my cheeks were burning. Taeyong, I wasn't feeling comfortable for past some days. I got married not just because of my parents, but I liked her since I first saw her. But I never told her I thought she don't love me. I never touched her because I don't want to do anything that made her uncomfortable around me. I will wait till she feels the same as me, but the scene on TV made me want her more. Well, I made tea for him and went to TV lounge, but he wasn't there. I climbed upstairs and entered our bedroom. He was laying on bed after changing his clothes. I went close to him. His eyes were closed. I sat close to him and touched his forehead to check if he had fever. As I touched his forehead, he opened his eyes. Our eyes met for some seconds, but soon I remembered what happened just some minutes ago. I looked around because of embarrassment. Taeyong, it's alright, you don't need to feel awkward around me. Why? I was just let it go. Tea is getting cold. Taeyong, thanks for tea. He sat straight and took tea from side table. I got up and went to washroom to change into night clothes. I don't know why I was feeling hot. I took shower and came out. He was busy in his laptop, so I laid down on bed to sleep. I closed my eyes to sleep, but my mind was busy thinking about my life with him. Will we spend our life like this? I don't think I should live with him anymore. I am the reason he can't be with the person he loves. I can't be selfish. I'll talk to my parents to break the marriage. It will be best decision for both of us. Next day. Taeyong, I came to office but my mind was filled with wine. It's getting hard to control myself. Whenever she's near me, I feel like I'll lose my control. I want to throw her on bed and taste every part of her body. I want to tell her that I love her, but I am afraid what I'll do if she said she don't love me. I don't want to lose her, but I can't tolerate this anymore. I will tell her that I love her. When after dinner we went to our bedroom, I decided to talk to him about our separation. He went to washroom to change his clothes. I was arranging words in my mind to talk to him. He came out after some minutes. He sat on bed and took his phone in his hand. I walked close to him and stood in front of him. He looked at me with raised eyebrows. Van, I want to talk to you about something serious. Taeyong patted the bed and said, sit. I sat beside him. My heartbeat increased like my heart will explode any second. Taeyong, is everything alright? You are looking pale. Van, actually, I want divorce. Taeyong, what? Why? Mayan, I know it wasn't a love marriage. I think we should make a wise decision. I know you love someone else. Taeyong, who said that? Mayan, I felt that. And I know I'm right. You can't be with the person you love just because of me. A tear escaped from my eye and rolled down on my cheek. Taeyong, why you are crying? It's not what you are thinking. Mayan, you don't need to lie. I can understand. I am not saying you are wrong or something, but I just want divorce. Taeyong, see one more time you want divorce and I'll show you what is in my heart. Mayan, I don't want to know anything about your heart. I just want separation. We will go tomorrow to file our. Before I could complete my sentence, he pulled me close to him and aggressively attached his lips with mine. He kissed me like he was thirsty for lips for a long time. I was in a shock. I didn't kiss him back, but he bit my lips with his teeth lightly. I came back in my senses and kissed him back. After kissing my lips aggressively, he broke the kiss to take some air. I looked at his face. My eyes teared up again. Taeyong, why you are crying now? Ryan, I know you are doing this because you are angry. Taeyong, you know you are so stupid. I am not doing this just because I am mad at you, but I wanted to do it for a long time. But I thought you don't love me, that's why I never touched you. Ryan, I never said that I don't love you. Taeyong, but you either never said that you love me. Ryan, you should have asked me. Taeyong, oh yeah, you are right. I looked down on my hands. I was feeling shy. Taeyong, so now tell me, do you love me? Why? No, I don't love you because you love someone else. Taeyong, I love a girl who is a little dumb and you know she is very beautiful. Why? Okay, then go to her. I want divorce. Taeyong, fine, I'll go to her right now. And about divorce, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Fine, fine, go. Tears started falling down when I said go to him. He stood up from bed and walked to the other side of bed. He opened the side table's drawer and took out a small box. He again came to me and sat on his previous place. He opened the box and took out a beautiful ring. Taeyong, listen, Ryan. I love you since I first saw you. For you, it was an arranged marriage, but for me, it was a love marriage. I never told you this because I never wanted to make you feel awkward or force you to love me just because I love you. Why? You are lying, Taeyong. No, I'm not lying. I promise I love you so much. He held my hand in his hand to put ring in my ring finger. I bought it for you for our first night, but Why? I love you, Tae. I hugged him tightly. Taeyong, I love you too, queen of my heart, but your punish is waiting for you. Why? I'm sorry. Taeyong, sorry won't work now. He pushed me on bed and came on me. He put his lips on mine and kissed deeply. After kissing, he kissed my jawline and then my eyes. His hands were busy removing my clothes. After removing every single piece of clothes on my body, he did the same with his own self. He took a deep look on my body and smiled. Taeyong, you are beautiful. He kissed my whole body. He licked my right breast with tongue with me, which made me all wet. My body was reacting on his every single touch. We both were breathing heavily. He came close to my ear and whispered, Taeyong, now your punishment is about to begin. When I'm waiting for my punishment, I said in a seductive voice. He smiled and put his little friend inside me. I gasped in pain. He slowly started moving in and out. Pain turned into pleasure. I tried to control my moans, but I failed. Theo, I'm sorry I made you wait, Ryan. It wasn't your fault. It was just a misunderstanding. He smiled and nodded his head as yes, and increased his speed. He did it so hard I was screaming his name, Ryan. Taeyong, please slow down. Taeyong, no baby girl, not now. It's your punishment after all. You want divorce, huh? He smirked and continued in extreme speed. The whole night was a new, beautiful, and pleasurable night, and my lower body was sore and my whole body was covered in blue and purple hickeys. Next morning, I woke up to see a beautiful view of Tay sleeping very close to me, wrapping his arms around me. We were facing each other. I slowly touched his lips with my fingers. He was the most handsome man I have ever seen. I moved my pink fingers on his lips slightly. Suddenly he pulled me close to him. Taeyong, good morning. He kissed my forehead. Ryan, good morning. I felt something strong touching my legs. My eyes widened when I understood what was that. Taeyong, so what about divorce? Ryan, I will kill you if you talk about divorce. Taeyong laughed and said, now you are a good girl. So now, baby girl, it's time for morning exercise. Ryan, what? No, Taeyong. Yes, I'll be gentle, I promise. Ryan, I know you will not, Taeyong. Sorry, love, I can't help this. You know I want to eat you. Ryan, before I could say anything, he put his lips on mine, and I know nothing can stop him because he is stubborn. But I'm happy that finally everything between us is normal now. Sometimes talking to each other can solve huge misunderstandings. In our case, I'm happy I thought to talk to him, and now everything is good between us. I know I will live a beautiful life with him because he is a loving and caring person.